Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to you all, my dear students. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine and doing well with your family members. Are you following my suggestion which I gave you in my last class? I hope you are doing well. Today, I will suggest you to take lots of pure drinking water and lots of vegetables and fruits after washing it. Dear students, there is no alternative of good handwriting for cutting good figures in your exams. As you are staying at your home and we cannot check your copies, you have to give more concentration and you have to practice more and more by writing everything. As you will be promoted to class 8 in the next year, you will face the board exam as well. Definitely there is no alternative of good handwriting to cut good figures. I am your Abhijit Adhikari sir. I am back with a new class of English. So let's start our today's class. My dear students, I am your Abhijit Adhikari sir. I am working as a senior teacher and deputy coordinator in Milestone Preparatory KG School, English Medium Senior Section, Sector 7. Today, I am going to take your English class. Our classwork number will be 43. Take your communicative, English grammar and composition book. Take your pen, copy so that you can write all of the important rules we are going to learn today. So what are the objectives of our class today? From this class, students, you will learn the topic. You will be able to define the topic. After that, you will be able to solve any kind of exercises, and after learning all of the exercises, you will be able to cut lots of marks in the exam. Before I start my class, I will ask you some question answers and fill in the blanks from the previous class. In your previous class, you had gone through Unit 7, Lesson 1 to 3 of English for Today book. So let me ask you some questions from there. The first question is, who plays football on every Thursday? I know you know the answer. Yes, your correct answer is Ashish Bishash. Very good, my dear students. Next question is, where does Arun live? Lots of responses I know. Dear students, the correct answer is small town. Very good, tremendous. Thank you for your correct answer. Next question, where does Arun practice football? Did you go through the book properly? Yes, that's why you know the correct answer, and the correct answer is in his club field. What is the next question? The next question is, what does Ashish brother do? Ashish brothers do what? Weightlifting. Very good. My last question is, what does the team manager do? Yes, I know you know the proper answer. The team manager observes the match. Very good. Tremendous, my dear students. Now, I will ask some fill in the blanks from the same topic. The first one is, Opola is a dash. What is Opola? Yes, Opola is a swimmer. Tremendous, marvelous, my dear students. Next, Arun has no dash. What will be in the gap? Yes, I know you know the correct answer. Yes, Arun has no brother. Very good, my dear student. Excellent. Next question is, Ashish is from where? What will be in the gap? Ashish is from village. Your answer is correct. Next, Arun goes to. Arun goes to where? Yes, local school. Thank you, my dear students. You have given the perfect answer. That's why a round of applause for you all. Please do study like this. So without wasting the time, let us go and let us learn the rules of our today's topic. Dear students, let us enjoy our video, and in the video, as you can see, exclamatory sentence. So today we will learn something on exclamatory sentence.
Exclamatory sentences. A sentence that expresses a sudden feeling of joy, sorrow, pity, contempt, admiration, surprise or danger, etc. is called exclamatory sentence. Look at the following sentences. Examples. What a shot! How lucky you are! What a beauty!
So, dear students, what is exclamatory sentence? The sentence which expresses the sudden feeling of your mind is known as exclamatory sentence. But being a student of class 7, we will learn only exclamatory sentence. No, it's not possible. Let us see something more. Now, in the first sentence, what can you see? Arif said, "How helpless I am." What did Arif say? It is directly written in the inverted comma. By seeing the inverted comma, obviously you have guessed it is about narration. So, exclamatory sentence plus narration. Yes, you are right. You have guessed the correct topic today. The old man said, "By Allah, it is a great news. My father said to me, alas, I could not save you. He told me, liar." Salma said, "What a nice bird it is." In all of the examples, what can you see? Two parts are there and directly quoted everything in the inverted comma. So, it is narration. And in the video, we have seen exclamatory sentence. So, your guesses are right. We are going to learn narration exclamatory sentence today. Thank you, my dear student, for guessing the correct answer. Before I make you understand about exclamatory sentence, narration of exclamatory sentence, let me remind you some basic rules. I have taken a class on assertive sentence, narration assertive sentence. So, let me remind you some basic important parts. In a narration, there are two parts. Sadia said to Saleha is in red, and I need to learn narration easily in purple. So these two parts have definitely their separate names. The first one is reporting speech and the second one is reported speech. It's not necessary always reporting speech will be in front and reported speech will follow it. No, reported speech may come first. So after this, in a reporting speech, there is a verb which is known as reporting verb, and in a reported speech, there is a verb which is known as reported verb. Because of the tense of the reporting verb, you have to change the reported verb. Do you remember the first rule? If there is object after the reporting verb, it will be changed. Say will be tell, says will be tells, and said will be told. And if there is no object, you don't need to change the thing. The next rule, I hope you remember, the comma, inverted comma, and to will be omitted, and because of that you have to write THAT, that. Example, Rahim says, I am fine, comma and inverted comma will be omitted. Rahim says that he is fine. Very good. Next, rules for tense. Let me remind you rules for tenses. Like, if in both of the cases there is present tense, there is no need to change. If the reported part, in the reporting part, if it is past tense, and in the reporting part it is present tense, all of the present tense will be changed depending on the past tense. Because of the past, present indefinite will be past indefinite, present continuous will be past continuous, Like present perfect will be past perfect and present perfect continuous will be past perfect continuous. In both of the cases, if there is past tense, for past indefinite will be past perfect, and for past continuous will be past perfect continuous, and future will be accordingly. Like will be would, shall will be should, will turn into would be, will have been will turn into would have been, just like this. So after that, you have to remember the time and place indicative words. Let me remind you, these will be changed into that, these will be those, here will be there, ago will be before, come will be go, tomorrow the following day, last night the previous night, last month the previous month, now, then, like this. After that, the most important part, the changing of person. The first person of the reported speech always changes on the subject of the reporting verb. I know you remember, and for your kind information, example is also given there. As you remember, that's why I'm not explaining you these things. Today my main focus will be on exclamatory sentence. Just I'm remembering you all of those stuffs. Second person of the reported speech always changes with the what? Object of the reporting verb. You can see the example as well. Yes, we want to go back to the school, no? And rules for the third person, there will be no change. Okay, I know you remember all of the stuffs. So let's learn the rules for the changing of exclamatory sentence in narration. Dear students, there will be some basic rules. So what are those basic rules? Reporting verb will be changed depending on the sense of your sentence. Said will be there, say will be there, whatever the reporting verb will be, depending on the expression, depending on the feeling, it will be changed. If the sentence gives you the sense of happiness, it will be changed into exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with delight, etc. If the sentence gives you the sense of sadness, it will be changed into exclaimed with grief or exclaimed with sorrow. You can see the smiley of sorrow. If the sentence gives you the sense of surprise, you have to change with exclaimed with wonder. Then, if the sentence gives you the sense of hatred, if you want to hate something, so exclaimed with abhorrence, which is the synonym of hatred. Now, if other things are given, you can write exclaimed or cried out. If you just write exclaimed or cried out, your answer will be correct. There will be no problem. So what will be the change of the reporting verb? For happiness, it will be exclaimed with joy or delight. For sadness, it will be exclaimed with grief or sorrow. For surprise, it will be exclaimed with wonder. For hatred, it will be exclaimed with abhorrence or exclaimed or cried out. Understand, my dear students? Okay, what will be the next rule? In the second rule, we will see, okay, let me give you some examples. What are the examples? See, the student said, "Hurrah, our team has won the game." So whenever we are winning, definitely we will be happy. That's why the students exclaimed with the joy. The man said, "Alas, I am undone." So whenever you are undone, definitely you will not be happy. The man exclaimed with sorrow or grief. He said, "Tit, you are a liar." Tit, that is, you are hating someone. He exclaimed with abhorrence. Like this, you have to change the word reporting verb. Next, the exclamatory sentence will be changed into assertive sentence. What is that? Whenever it is given an exclamatory sentence in the question, in answer you cannot give the answer in exclamatory. You have to change the sentence in assertive and you have to use that. You have to remember one thing, that after that you cannot give any kind of object. There will be no object after that. Sylvia said, "What a nice bird it is." Sylvia exclaimed with joy that it was a very nice bird. You can see in the question what a nice bird it is. It's an exclamatory sentence, but in the answer, it was a very nice bird. It is not an exclamatory sentence. It is an assertive sentence, and we have added that. Understand, my dear students? So what is the rule? Exclamatory sentence will be turned into assertive sentence in answer, and we have to use that. Now, rule number 3. What is the rule number 3? To express ferocity or virulence of your feelings like joy, sorrow, wonder, which is much more than the general. In that regard, how or what may be used in the question. So, because of how and what, you have to use great before noun, very or great before the adjective. Please remember the thing. If how or what is used in the question, what you have to do? You have to use great before noun. I have marked it with the red color so that you can notice it very clearly. Great before noun and very or great before adjective. So let us see some example using this. Before that, I will show you the structure. How does it work? In the structure for how, you can see reporting part, definitely the first part is reporting part, it will be there. In the reported part, what will you get? First you will get how, then adjective, then subject, then verb. Remember it. First you will get how, then adjective, then subject, then verb. But in the answer, how will you write? Reporting part will be changed. Then after that, subject will come first, as we will write an assertive sentence. That's why subject will come first, then object will come, then very, then adjective. As we know, the structure of the assertive sentence is subject plus verb plus object. As we said, because of how, we have to write very or great. So the thing is like that. So the first example is Abul said, "How helpless I am." Abul exclaimed with sorrow that he was very helpless. Have you ever seen how helpless I am? He was very helpless. The exclamatory has changed or turned into assertive, and because of how, we have used very. Let us see the structure forward. Now, what is the structure? In the structure, you will get reporting part as usual. What? After what, you will get a or n, then a noun, subject, verb. How will you change it? Reporting verb as usual, as I said in the first basic rule. Reporting verb will be changed like that. Then for the assertive sentence, subject will come first, then verb, a, great or very, and the noun. Let me give you an example. The example is, he said, "What a fool the man is." He said, "What a fool the man is." He exclaimed with wonder, or he exclaimed, whatever the thing is, both are correct. He exclaimed that the man was a great fool. As I said in the changing rules for tense, if in the reporting verb it's given in past tense, this present tense will be changed into past tense. Said is a past tense. That's why is changed into was. Dear students, I hope the rules are very clear and very easy. Now, we will learn some omissions. There are some ways of narration. You have to change it by using these omission rules. If there is no object after what, you have to take it as object. Let me give you an example. He said, "What a pity." There is no subject is there. So if there is no subject, after what, you have to take it as a subject. What will be the answer? He exclaimed that it was a great pity. Understand, my dear students? Next, there are some certain rules. Exclamatory will be given, but you have to make or change the narration into a simple assertive sentence. Example, he told me congratulations. See the change? He congratulated me. So these are the two rules. These are the omissions of exclamatory sentence. So what are the omissions? The first one is if there is no subject after what, you have to take it as a subject, and some exclamatory are changed just into an assertive sentence. So my dear students, we have learned 5 rules. These are the only rules for exclamatory sentence. What is rule number 1? The reporting verb will be changed, just like exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with wonder, exclaimed with happy, delight or joy. Okay, in the second rule, what we have learned, do you remember? By this time I know you have remembered. In the second rule, we have learned the answer of exclamatory sentence will be in assertive, and we have to use that. In the third rule, we have learned about how and what, and because of how and what, we have to use very or great before the noun and adjective. We have learned 2 omissions. If there is no subject after what, we have to take it, and some exclamatory can be changed by making a simple assertive sentence. Okay, very good. So let us do some exercises. The first question is given. They said, how beautiful the bird is. I know this is very easy, that's why I have given the answer first. They exclaimed with joy that the bird was very beautiful. In the second question, he said, what a fool you are. He exclaimed with grief that the listener was a great fool. He said, what a fool you are. It doesn't mean that the speaker is saying you are a fool. The speaker can say anybody a fool. That's why you can use the listener as well. Next question is, Tuhin said, fie, what a shame. Fie, that is, he is hating you. Tuhin exclaimed with abhorrence that it was a great shame. Next one, you said, what a happy news it is. You exclaimed that it was a very happy news. The captain said, hurrah, our team has won. The captain exclaimed with joy that their team had won. I hope you have learned all of the rules properly. Now it's the time to give you the homework today. Homework number 21. It will be learn plus write homework. I am giving you 10 sentences and you have to write the answer in your homework copy. First one is, they said to him, bravo, you have done well. Second one, Kamal said, oh, what a fun. Third one, he said, what a fall. Fourth one, the mayor said to the piper, how funny you are. Fifth one, what an unlucky man I am, said the poor man. As I said, the reporter's speech can come first. The farmer said, had I a few pieces of land? The seventh one, Samira said, what a poor cousin I have. Eighth one, he said to me, liar. Ninth one, Akash said, how helpless he is. 10th, the old man said, by Allah, it is a good news. I hope by learning all of the rules, by understanding all of the rules, you can solve these 10 exercises so easily. Dear students, I hope you have understood the lessons properly and my lecture was very clear for you all. It is the time to say you bye. Thank you, my dear students, to see the class, to understand the rules with patience. Dear students, stay safe at home. Bye and take care.